Welcome to my next project. I was recently asked by TJ McAvoy, who is the committee chairman for the 2023 Brazoria County Fair Association BBQ Cookoff Committee, if I would consider creating the awards for his committee. Of course, I jumped on that opportunity. Brazoria County Fair is one of the larger county fairs in the state of Texas, and to be asked to make any kind of awards for them is an honor. And so it's not anything I'm going to take lightly. TJ, I appreciate your faith in me, and I'm going to create you some good looking boards. So if y'all will stick around when I come back, I'll show you how I'm going to be laying these out. And then after we get those done, we'll get to engraving on them. So stick around, I'll be right back. All right, before we get any further, I've had to apologize. The air conditioner is going to have to run. This is still late September, but we're still in the mid to upper 90s, so it's hot. So I apologize for the air conditioner. Hey, we've got 4 different board sizes. As you can see, they progressively get larger as we go up. You can see blue tape. I've actually laid out 2 of them already. So we'll lay out these last 2 right here. They were identical to this larger of the 3 with the holes on them. And let me get these out of the way. The largest one, which will be the grand champion, I'm going to be laying out inside these blue lines, this area right here. And I've got this all laid out so that this is in the center of the board, from the drip ring to the drip ring, and then from the drip ring to the drip ring here. So that's got me centered right here. And we're going to be laying out with the information on each award towards the bottom of each of the cutting boards. So they're all going to be laid out pretty similar. Now we'll do some variations on the actual layout for the various plaques. As we get smaller, we'll have to change up and do a little bit different. But on this larger grand champion, we're just basically going to be able to lay it all the way across from edge to edge. And again, I'm going to go from where the blue tape meets the bamboo board to where the bamboo board and the blue tape meets here. So this is my engraving area on this particular board. Now on the other boards, I had to do something a little bit different because let me get those out of the way. This has, and I'll show you on this board here, these have kind of an oval shaped bottom. Fortunately, we have some fairly square edges here. So what it allowed me to do was to measure over, using the square edges here, measure over so that I'm just inside right here and right here. And again, this gives me a nice square area to work in. And then again, this is the center of the board, based from here to here. That is the center of the board. Now this tape down here, what this represents is going to be the bottom of where my line is going to be laser engraved. I don't want to follow the contour because that's not going to make for a good looking board. But I measured up from here, from the edge here, same dimensions, and scribed me a line, so I'll have a layout purpose from there to there, and that's going to give me a nice square perpendicular line to use for layout. So it's going to make more sense when I get into it. So I'm going to get those out of the way, and we will go ahead and start with this board right here. So again, I'll bring in my blue painter's tape and cutting boards, and I'm going to pretend that I can see. I'll have to put some glasses on. So this is the 3rd largest sign that I've got. So this is our 13 3/4 by 11. So it's 13 3/4 from end to end by 11 from edge to edge, and our top to bottom. And we're going to engrave all these, lay these all out so that the handle on all of them is going to be in the lower left hand side, like it is for you, lower left hand side. So this is going to be the bottom. So I'm going to lay this to me so I can lay it out so you'll understand what's going on. So the first thing we're going to do is I want to run me a piece of tape, and I'm going to try to get this thing perpendicular, and we'll lay it out with the square. And here it is. Okay, I've got my square. So what I want to do is I want to look for a dimension that's 7 1/4 here. Let's see where we're at down here. We're not quite 7 1/4, so we're at 7 3/16. So I want to back this one up to the 7 3/16 because I know this was about where I wanted it. So we'll just lay that down, and I could not have gotten any better to get that right on 7 3/16 if I'd have tried again. So y'all stick around, help me do more layouts. So now I know that this is, take this to the edge, and that is 3 1/16. Tighten that up. So that's 3 1/16. So I will get some more tape, lay it out from this side over here. And we're going to, hang on a minute. Yeah, 3 1/16. So had me confused there for a second, but that's right, I'm easily confused. Okay. So we'll check it all the way across. That's good. That's good. So from here to here is going to be my inside dimensions where I'm going to engrave. So what I want to do, I'm actually going to extend these pieces of tape out a little further. I stopped a little short. That'll work. Little one down here. I don't know why I didn't do these out to full length when I did the pieces of tape, but I didn't. All right. Okay. All right. So what that allows me to do is I have a corner, sharp corner, sharp corner, sharp corner. Put another piece of tape in the center, right around that area right there. And I'll take the sharp line, a sharp pencil, and I'll go inside corner, and just scribe me a mark. And then I'll go from inside corner to inside corner here. Scribe me a mark. And that gives me, if you can, I don't know if you can see it or not, I'll move it a couple times. But anyway, right there, that's dead center of my engraving area. So now, what I want to do is I want to find out, put the straight edge back on here again. I want to find out bring this all the way down to the bottom. And I like this here because I know this gives me a 1 inch spacing from the bottom. And how do I know that's 1 inch? It's because I know my scale is exactly 1 inch wide. That's the beauty of having precision machinist equipment. So, all right, so now this again, and I don't know if you can see them, but there's a line from here to here, all the way through. This is going to be the bottom of my layout for this group of boards. So I've got the smaller board to do. I'm going to do it the exact same way. I'm not going to engrave it on or lay it out on camera, but it's going to be done the exact same way this was done. So I'll be right back. All right, as you can see, I've got all the boards laid out, And this video is run just about the length that I want my videos to run. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this one. When we come back in video number 2, we'll be in the Lightburn software. We'll be laying out each of the 4 different boards and putting the information to the file. So like I said, this is going to be the end of video number 1. So until my next video comes around, if you would, please hug all your family and friends, let them know you love them, and God bless.